Good evening. Tonight I'm going to make an appetizer. So a little bit of salmon bruschetta. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've got some smoked salmon. I've got some bread. Start the oven, which I could have done before the video, but why not? So broil. Let's see. Start. There we go. Okay. You start by trimming this down into little slices, and then you get the rest of the ingredients ready. So this is going to be a very simple dish, something you can make in 5 minutes or so, depending on how well organized you are in the kitchen. So we've got some tomato, got some cilantro, got the smoked salmon, the bread, and for some flavor, I've got a little lemon. I actually made this the other day. It turned out very good with the addition of lemon, because you'll find out that the flavor, lemon kind of tops it all off. It has a nice contrast with the sweetness and the smokiness of the salmon, and of course the bread is just kind of there as a delivery mechanism for the rest of the ingredients. So, baking sheet, broil, and let's see, tin foil for the bruschetta. Side, because I don't like cleanups, that's why I always use foil when I'm in the kitchen. Now, I'm going to grab a knife. Aha! Remember, don't do that when you're in the kitchen. No flipping knives. If I get a comment one day, I'll be surprised. But if I get a comment that says, I put my eye out, well, I told you, don't flip the knife. That move, don't do. This one, nope, don't do that. Do not do that, okay? Very straightforward. Don't flip the knife. Right. And especially don't do that one, because that's, you're just asking for trouble. Alright, so with the bruschetta, what you want to do is slice it to about a centimeter thickness from the baguette. I've got a little French sourdough baguette here. You can do something else if you want, to make it a little healthier, a little tastier. I'm going to just do about half a dozen slices here. It's just me, so I don't need that many. Let's see, 3, 6, perfect. I'm going to toss this one. Yes, it's a waste of food, but it's not really something you can sit on a plate when it's rounded on the bottom like that. So, got these guys. Bum, 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 bum. All right, now, even though the oven's not very hot, I'm going to toss it in there, because really, I don't need it to be that crispy or that hot. Oops, let me save the bread. Now I gotta Google later on, what do you do with the tiny, less than quarter of a loaf sized piece of sourdough after you've used half of it? This? Not bad. A little dry and very chewy, but it's all good. Okay, so grab a plate. Toss the little leavings from the bread, all the little, there we go, flaky bits that come off, flour and such. So, we're going to do some tomato. I'm going to slice this up after I wash it off. This is just a regular slicer tomato, and the reason why I use that kind instead of another one is because I'm not looking for flavor necessarily, I'm looking for just a little bit of more health in the dish overall. So that's why this one instead of another variety. So, you get this prepped. So to have a consistent experience, I'm just going to, again, kind of toss aside the ending there. These are pretty thin slices, depending on how you like to do it. You can make it thicker or thinner, So this is 4, 2 more. 5, 6. Alright. Now, toss this back in the fridge. Okay. Now that we've got the tomato. Next step, I'm going to prep the salmon. Actually, but first, might as well prep the chives. Because those also get a slice and dice. Let's see. Okay. Unwind. Check. Rinse them off. Always want to be careful with your food. Just like I rinsed the tomato, you know, you might assume it's okay, but always, always, always wash and prep your fruits and vegetables. Infinitely better that way. And, you know, with the risk of some kind of weird foodborne disease or some salmonella or whatever it is, it's just not worth taking the chance. Always better to be careful in the kitchen. So, I'm going to do these in kind of, you know, these are about inch long pieces. I like it for the visibility. And, you know, chives are, again, a pretty mild flavor. So, you know, it's more for look and appearance than it is for taste. But you'll get a little bit of something from it. So, the bread, smells done. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Wow. Okay, burnt. So, if you burn some bread like that, well, it's going to smell. But the other thing to realize is, you know, some of these less burnt than others. I'm just going to use those because I don't feel like remaking it. So if you put it on broil, little slices of bread, what was that? 6 minutes? Yeah, less than 5 minutes. I think about 4 minutes is probably ideal. So, got my toasted baguette. Got my tomato. Now I got the smoked salmon. This is really simple, quick. As you see, this is less than 10 minutes of work. Not a lot of cooking. Easy prep and tasty. So let's see here. Smoked salmon. Okay. Ah. Wow. Okay. Well, burnt bread makes me sneeze. I don't know about you. Okay. So wash my hands. Got the smoked salmon here. Nice little pieces. So let me get this ready. So you notice this is sockeye smoked salmon. So with the tomato, this has a very, very red-orange kind of color, and you'll see in a second. So with the chives, provides a nice little contrast. I'm just kind of being a little sloppy here. If you're doing this for guests or for somebody else, other than just yourself, you want to pay a little more attention to the presentation. Yeah. Do not burn the bread. Bad idea. All right. So, there we go. Excuse me. All right. Got my lemon. Slice in half. Excuse me. Top each of these with a little drizzle of lemon juice. And done. Look at that. 8 minutes to an awesome appetizer. Well, 9 technically. So you see this? It also looks very, very good. And the taste, I cheated, I already made this the other day, is exceptional as well. But, as a good chef always tastes his food, I'm going to check it out real time. So, we have here the contrast of the nice lemony flavor with the smoky sockeyed salmon is just brilliant. It overwhelms the bread and the tomato. And you know, a little bit of earthiness from the chives. It's a really good palate cleanser. It's a really nice appetizer. It'll get people excited about what other food you might serve at a party or for dinner or whatever you might be doing. This is delicious. Should I recap? Sliced baguette, broil 4 minutes, no more. Slicer tomato, a little bit of smoked sockeye salmon, chopped chives, squeeze a lemon on top, done. Delicious salmon bruschetta in less than 10 minutes. Bon appetit.